Hey, my name is Caitlin. I'm with the nurse practitioners. I'm just going to come do a cerebellar and a sensory exam on you, okay?
Okay.
Did you have any trouble walking in here today?
I did not.
All right, so the first thing I want to do is just test your gait and your balance. So can you stand up for me? And we're going to use this area as a little catwalk.
Okay.
So can you just walk back and forth for me as you normally would? Very nice. And can you stand right here in front of this outlet? Wonderful. So I was just testing Angela's gait, and she seems to have a very steady gait. She didn't have any trouble walking. So now what I want you to do is I want you to turn and face me. I'm going to put one hand in front of you and one hand behind you because I'm going to test a Romberg test, which is just going to test your balance with your eyes closed, okay? So I'm just going to do this in case you fall. Can you close your eyes for me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you can relax. So Angela had a very nice posture, and she did not have any balance issues on the Romberg exam. So now what I want you to do is I want you to face forward again and just stand on your right foot. All right, and stand on your left foot. All right, you can relax. Angela did not have any problem standing on her right foot or her left foot. She had nice equal balance on both sides. So now what I want you to do is use this catwalk again and do another toe to heel walk this time, okay? Very nice, and you can walk back towards the door. This is also the walk they do to test for drunk driving and intoxication. So Angela had her really nice steady balance on the heel to toe test. So now that we finished that portion, I want to have you have a seat in the chair, and we're going to test your fine motor skills. So I just want you to take both hands and pat them very rapidly on your thighs, okay? Very nice. And can you tap your finger and your thumbs together? Very nice. And now I want you to touch your nose for me and touch my finger. Touch your nose and my finger. Touch your nose and my finger. And one more time, touch your nose and my finger. Very nice. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to test your, I'm going to test your sensory and your upper extremities.
Okay.
So I'm first going to do this, I'm going to use this tuning fork, and then I'm also going to use this applicator. So we're going to start with the applicator, and for purposes of this exam, I'm just going to have you feel the difference. So the tip is going to be the soft,
Okay.
and the stick is going to be the sharp.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm just going to see if you can feel me at all touching you first.
Okay.
Just let me know when you can feel me.
No. 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 No.
All right, so now we're going to do the dull and the sharp, okay?
Okay. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. 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 Dull. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Sharp.
Very nice. So now we're going to do the same thing, except I'm going to use this tuning fork and test for if you can feel conduction, okay? Or vibration, excuse me. Just let me know when you can feel this.
Okay. I can feel it.
And let me know when you can stop feeling it.
Okay. I can feel it. Now. 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 I can feel it. Now.
All right.
Okay.
So now what I'm going to do is the same thing with your lower extremities.
Okay.
So again, you remember what this feels like? Sharp and dull.
Uh-huh.
Can you close your eyes for me?
Mm-hmm. So, dull. Dull. Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Can you do that one more time? Soft. Sharp. Dull. Dull.
Very nice. All right, and I'm going to get my tuning fork again. Keep your eyes closed for me, all right? Just let me know when you can feel this.
I can feel it. Now. I can feel it. Now. I can feel it. Now. I can feel it. Now.
Very nice. So now that we've assessed Angela's gait and balance, we've assessed her fine motor coordination, and we've assessed her sensory in her upper and her lower extremities. So now we're going to do a test called stereognosia, which is placing an object in her hand to see if she can explain what she feels like it is. Okay?
Okay. Do I
So-
keep my eyes open or closed?
Can you close your eyes for me?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to start with your right hand. So close your eyes and put your right hand out. And I want you to tell me what this object is in your hand.
That is a bottle of nail polish.
Wonderful. So now, keeping your eyes closed, can you open your left palm for me? And what is this object?
That's a pen.
All right, wonderful. So we're going to keep your eyes closed, and I'm going to test for something called graphia. And graphia is where I'm going to draw a few numbers and a few letters in your hands, and I want you to tell me what they are.
Okay.
So we're going to start with your right palm. Then I'm going to start with a letter, okay?
B.
Wonderful. Left palm?
W.
Wonderful. So now we're going to do your right hand, and I'm going to do some numbers, okay?
Okay. A 6.
Yes. Left hand?
Can you do that one more time?
Sure.
A 7.
That's correct. All right. All right. So now that you were able to feel each object in each hand, and you were able to tell me what letter and what numbers I was writing, we're going to test your deep tendon reflexes. Have you ever had this done?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to use this tool right here, and this, for purposes of this exam, is going to be my reflex hammer. So we're going to start with your upper extremities and work our way down.
Okay.
So first, I just want you to relax, and I'm going to be testing her brachial radialis first. So I'm looking for muscle movement in her fingers, but also muscle movement right across her forearm right here, okay? Very nice. So now we're going to move on to your brachial. Now just relax. Bicep. Brachial arteries right here, but your bicep. So I'm just looking for some movement right over this area. I may or may not see some in her fingers as well, but I'm not focused entirely on that. Very nice. All right, so now we're going to move backwards, and we're going to look at her tricep. So you can do this in one of two ways. You can keep it right here, or if you're having some issues reaching this area, you can lift the arm and try to take full control, which Angela's doing a really great job letting me do that. So right now I'm looking for movement of the tricep muscle. May or may not, again, see some movement down here in the hand, but I'm really focusing on this muscle back here. Very nice. And you can relax. Now we're going to do your other side, okay? So we're going to start over here with the brachial radialis again. So just relax for me. So again, I'm looking for a little bit of movement in the fingers, but I'm not focusing on that. I'm looking at the muscle from her brachial radialis area. Ready? Very good. Now we're going to look at her bicep. Very nice. Now I'm going to look at her tricep. And again, I'm going to lift her hand up just so I can have better access. So I'm taking full control of her hand. I'm looking for muscle movement right back here on her tricep. Very good. Now we're going to go down to her patellar area, which is right here below her kneecap. So what I want you to do is I'm just going to turn this chair a little bit, And I want you to dangle both feet for me. Oh, excuse me. Let's turn it like this. There you go. Very good. All right, so just relax. I'm just going to shake, shake, shake a little bit just so we can make sure. All right. Very nice. So now I'm going to come down and do her Achilles. So I'm going to have you place your foot right on my palm,
Okay.
just to relax it a little bit. And I'm going to hit your Achilles. Very nice. All right, you can sit forward for me. And now I'm going to test one last thing, and this is called a Babinski reflex, okay? So Babinski's, we usually want it to be positive in babies and negative in adults. So I'm going to ask you to let me borrow one of your hands. Or one of your feet, I should say. Awesome. Now, I do not see any fanning in this foot. Now, may I have this foot? Very nice. And again, I'm just going to test this reflex. And I do not see any fanning. All right. So this concludes Angela's cerebellar and sensory assessment. Bless you.
Sorry.